Rondo was the place to go.
The city council considered it a slum area.
Those slums were a central point of black wealth.
Before utter destruction rained down on our community. We want to extend a sincere welcome to the Rondo Commemorative Plaza. This plaza was created to honor the community of Rondo. Rondo was a community where people could feel at home. Here we have a picture of what Rondo was like, all of the various stores and the businesses. Old Dutch Potato Chips got its start in Rondo. And here are some of the dignitaries. There's Father Carty, the first African-American Episcopal priest to welcome a woman to preach in his church. These panels are the women of Rondo. What they gave to the community of Rondo, you can never repay them. This is what we call the Rondo History Walk. Each year we dedicate bricks in memory of the Rondo community.
Halley Q has been the historic gathering place of the African American community in St. Paul. When I told people I was taking this job, every person I talked to had a Halley Q story. Playing basketball, going to our daycare, or any number of activities here. We actually have seniors that started out in our daycare. They've literally grown up at Halley over the span of 60, 70 years. Halley has been a cornerstone of the community, and Rondo has been the heart of that community.
It was a wonderful community that allowed us to prosper for almost 50 years before the freeway came through and destroyed all of that. And it was very, very depressing. It was a total destruction of Rondo Avenue by running I-94 through our community.
This was not the only place they could have put the highway.
There was an alternate route.
There were other proposals. One significant one would have gone along the industrial tracks, wouldn't have impacted the city or this neighborhood at all.
People in Rondo and supporters throughout St. Paul were in favor of the alternate route, which would not destroy our community.
But City Father said, no, we don't care. We're going to go in and clean up those quote-unquote slums. People were forcibly taken from their homes. People had homes that were picked up, moved out of the path of the highway, and sold to white families. And what you have here is something that's happened in over 2,000 communities across the US, where they have put transit right through the middle of communities of color without any care for the impact it would have on those lives. So when we look at the conditions of African Americans across this country, it is not something that we put ourselves into. It was something that was done to us.
But now, after years of watching the toll of a community gutted, Reconnect Rondo says a land bridge over I-94 will help right a wrong.
This is more than a bridge. What this represents with the land bridge, it's the first time that a community can reclaim some of what was taken away from them. When we're talking about putting on that land bridge, housing, businesses, green space, things to try to recapture some of what was lost, but also having it be an investment into the African American community. For people that are from Rondo to be able to build something on the ashes of what was left that can be a legacy and a roadmap for other communities across the country of what they can do to try to make some amends.
This is what replaced not only the homes of Rondo, but all cities that have had an adverse freeway connection can understand that this is the monster that destroys our communities and made thousands, if not millions of people lose their way of life.
There is so much of our history that people don't even know. We barely scratch the surface, but we have people who live through it. People who can tell the tales. They're around in this community, and you can learn the truth and learn what has not been broadcast and what has not been brought to light. And that's part of what this represents, an opportunity to make sure the truth is brought to light.
This is what we have to stop. This is what we're going to change. God willing, there'll be a land bridge across there, and that noise, that pollution, that destruction will be tamed in a way that will give communities hope that they can make the same changes that we're fighting for here in St. Paul to tame the freeway and make a better life, not just for us, but for the future of our communities and the future of our race.